Hi, welcome into the Happy Place Garden. I'm Melinda, and today's video I'm going to be showing you a project I've been working on for the last couple of months, putting in a new shade garden underneath my grand fir. So I cleared out the area, leveled up some branches, and then planted some hostas with all the different colors of hostas and textures, and some other plants like pulmonaria and some ajuga, some ferns, and some black Mondo grass. So I hope you'll stay tuned and see the project as it unfolds and the after it's filled in for the last couple of months. So thanks so much for watching.
This is our current shade bed behind our pond, and I want to extend it underneath this grand fir tree. I've always loved the look of a mass of hostas underneath fir trees. I've always thought it was so beautiful, all the mixtures of colors and the textures. This grand fir tree had a lot of dead branches at the base, so I'm taking my loppers and lopping off the smaller branches and my handsaw and sawing through the larger branches.
It's another day at the end of my gathering up all those branches and taking them to the burn pile. It ended up pouring down rain, so I had to stop, and it's been a couple days I think since then. I wanted the ground to dry out a little bit, but time to remove some of the ranunculus and other debris underneath the tree for the garden bed that I plan to put hosta and some Brunnera and some other shade-loving plants. We'll see, that I have yet to decide what to get. My weeding tool that I'm going to be using is this Corona tool that I have had for years and years and years. It works really well, and it doesn't bend, the tines don't bend on the end, so you can get dandelions and ranunculus and other weeds. That works really well. This dirt is really soft, so really easy to pick up this ranunculus or buttercup. We have very wet soil here in the Pacific Northwest, and so we get a lot of buttercup. That is moisture-loving weed. I did another video on how I remove buttercup that if you're interested. I can link up above. I think most of this leaf debris and small twigs that are under here, I think I'm going to leave most of that, let it compost down. And after I'm done weeding the bed, the plan is to get some good compost and top dress this before I plant. really nice soil. This is under, there's little catkins dropping from the alder that's next door. This is a grand fir that we're going to be planting under. So there are some superficial or surface roots that I have to be careful of. So I'm not going to be digging big holes to plant anything. Hostas will be a really nice choice since they have a very shallow root system. A still bee might also be another option, but this area doesn't get too much moisture. The fir trees really suck up that moisture, and I don't water that much in the summer. So I don't know if I want to commit to watering a lot for the astilbe or not. Decisions. So here's a couple weeks update. It's been a couple weeks since I planted, and here's a patch of Mondo grass and some hostas and fern. The hostas are still coming up. There's 3 different varieties in here. Here's some plumeria or lungwort. This is one that blooms kind of the purpley blue and gets pink as well. The deer have already come through and eaten the tops off. So I'm gonna be fighting with them over this. And then here's some Ajuga that's starting to bloom. This is a really pretty bronze Ajuga ground cover. And another native, actually that's a tassel fern. So I've got a tassel fern, and then there's also the sword fern. And there's some Brunnera in here. This is the Jack Frost Brunnera. And I haven't edged the bed yet, so it's still got lots of buttercup, always battling the buttercup. But gonna try to weed on that some more and maybe get a more definite edge possibly. But I think the moles will cause problems with that, so I might just let it naturally just flow together with the grass and keep on the buttercup when I can. And here is that native sword fern that I put in here. So it's looking pretty good.
Here it is after 2 months, all grown in, and all of these plants were not purchased. These were divisions from my own garden or from my gardening friends' gardens, moving things around from my garden, and I just love the way it looks. I can't wait until they fill in more and mature and totally cover this area. I think it will be beautiful.
Thanks so much for tuning into my video, and if you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more from my channel, you can click that subscribe button and you'll see all my latest videos. Thanks so much and have a wonderful day. Happy gardening. Bye-bye.